The glittering lights of New York City have always served as the ultimate backdrop for moments that define modern pop culture, but what transpired at the historic Tribeca Film Festival has completely redefined celebrity romance. In a world where public figures constantly navigate the delicate balance between their private lives and the insatiable curiosity of global audiences, certain milestones shake the media landscape to its very core. When two individuals from entirely different spheres of global prominence cross paths, the narrative shifts from simple interest to absolute fascination. For months, whisperings and quiet speculation echoed through the corridors of the entertainment industry, leaving millions to wonder if a remarkable cross-continental bond was truly flourishing or if it was merely a product of persistent rumors. The answers arrived in spectacular fashion during a high-profile premiere, as a heavily anticipated public appearance officially transformed quiet speculation into undeniable reality, captivating onlookers and sending shockwaves through social media networks worldwide. India Times. Before we dive deep into the fascinating details of this monumental public debut and untangle the timeline of this high-profile connection, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to never miss an update on the biggest stories shaping the world of entertainment. The epicenter of this global media frenzy was the world premiere of a spectacular new concert documenta retitled Katy Perry. The Lifetime's tour, Live from Paris, an event that was already poised to be a major highlight of the prestigious film festival. Fans and media outlets had gathered in massive crowds, eagerly anticipating a celebration of musical achievement, cinematic artistry, and the tireless dedication of a global pop icon. However, as the cameras began to flash and the security teams cleared the path along the glamorous red carpet, the atmosphere shifted from standard cinematic anticipation to pure, unadulterated excitement. Walking hand in hand into the bright lights, the multi-platinum pop superstar and the charismatic former Canadian leader immediately commanded the attention of every lens in the venue, effectively declaring the arrival of a new powerhouse partnership. The sheer surprise of seeing them step out together as an official couple created an electrifying energy, turning a night dedicated to musical documentary filmmaking into an unforgettable historical marker for modern pop culture history. India Today dressed to perfection for their grand evening out in Manhattan, the couple exuded an effortless, classic sophistication that seemed perfectly tailored for a high-stakes public debut. The internationally acclaimed pop sensation, celebrated for her theatrical and boundary-pushing fashion choices over her illustrious 18-year career, opted for a breathtaking display of timeless elegance. She stunned onlookers in a magnificent white vintage Lanvin gown, a choice that blended classic Hollywood glamour with an elegant modern twist, emphasizing her status as a true style icon. Complementing her look with meticulous precision, her partner stepped away from the casual ensembles of his past travels and fully embraced the pinnacle of formal evening wear, donning a perfectly tailored traditional tuxedo that radiated charm and poise. Together, their coordinated style choices presented a visual narrative of mutual respect and shared confidence, signaling to the world that they were entirely comfortable stepping into the brightest spotlight together as a united front. Any News' Show 1, while the gathered photographers and reporters expected the standard, structured poses that couples typically offer during high-profile media events. What they witnessed instead was an authentic display of affection and genuine emotional chemistry. As they moved along the press line, the pair frequently broke away from formal protocols to share tender, smile-filled glances that revealed a deep, unscripted connection. In one particularly sweet and memorable moment that quickly went viral across multiple digital platforms, they leaned toward each other and softly touched their foreheads together, while sharing an intimate, private laugh amidst the roaring crowds. These candid interactions offered a rare and refreshing glimpse behind the curated curtain of celebrity life, illustrating a bond that thrives on mutual joy and lighthearted companionship despite the intense public scrutiny surrounding them. The natural warmth radiating from their exchanges turned what could have been a rigid, calculated promotional appearance into a deeply human celebration of a relationship reaching a brand new level of maturity. India Today. This monumental evening in New York City represents the highest peak of a romance that first began capturing the imagination of the public nearly a year ago, sparking intense curiosity across borders. The initial rumors regarding a potential relationship first ignited back in July of 2025, when sharp-eyed observers and local residents spotted the two enjoying a remarkably casual outing in the vibrant city of Montreal. Far away from the massive stages and high-pressure environments that normally define their daily existences, they were seen enjoying simple, quiet moments that hinted at the very beginning of something incredibly special. As the media began trying to piece together the clues of this unexpected geographic and cultural intersection, the public was left to wonder how a pop music trailblazer and a prominent North American leader could build a shared world. Little did the public know at the time, those initial encounters in the summer of 2025 were laying the foundation for a profound journey that would survive early challenges and eventually lead them to the glamorous, historic stage of the Tribeca Film Festival. The summer of 2025 will be remembered by pop culture historians as the season that ignited one of the most unexpected and fascinating romantic timelines in recent memory. A period where casual outings quickly transformed into a subject of global fascination. Following that initial headline-grabbing summer sighting in Montreal, the unfolding connection between the legendary pop vocalist and the former Canadian Prime Minister began to reveal layers of deep personal integration. During those warm July days, the relationship was not merely confined to private dinners or secluded meetings behind closed doors. Instead, it began to encompass family life in a remarkably natural way. A definitive moment occurred when the charismatic Canadian leader made the high-profile decision to bring his teenage daughter, Ella Grace, to one of the major Canadian stops on the singer's highly successful Lifetime's global concert tour. For fans and media analysts watching from afar, this particular gesture carried immense weight, signaling that the relationship was built on a foundation of genuine mutual respect, family involvement, and a shared desire to blend their respective worlds from the very beginning. However, as is often the case with high-profile relationships operating under the relentless lens of global media attention, the path to their recent triumphant red carpet debut was not entirely without its hurdles and complex dynamics. Shortly after those vibrant summer days in Canada, several entertainment industry insiders and close sources began hinting that the couple had hit an unexpected cooling-off period, leading to widespread speculation that the romance might have fizzled out before truly taking root. The intense demands of their respective careers, coupled with the vast geographic distance between their primary residences and the sheer pressure of public expectation, seemed to create a temporary shift in momentum. For a few brief weeks, the lack of public sightings and the silence from both camps left the public believing that the summer romance had simply run its course. A brief but beautiful chapter that would ultimately fade into the background of celebrity history. Yet, true bonds possess a unique resilience, and the quiet period only served to strengthen the underlying connection between the two global figures as they navigated the complexities of their new reality. The narrative took a dramatic and triumphant turn in October, proving to the world that their connection was far more durable and profound than a mere seasonal fling, as the couple roared back into the public eye with undeniable passion. During a high-profile birthday celebration for the chart-topping pop icon in the timelessly romantic city of Paris, the duo was photographed holding hands, looking blissfully happy and entirely synchronized. This passionate European reunion effectively shattered any lingering rumors of a permanent breakup, replacing skepticism with absolute certainty that their bond had weathered the early storm and emerged stronger than ever. The picturesque streets of the French capital provided the perfect romantic backdrop for a couple that was no longer hiding their affection, showcasing a mutual commitment to prioritizing each other despite the chaotic nature of their individual lives. The handheld stroll through Paris symbolized a definitive turning point, transforming a quiet cross-border romance into an international love story that captivated fans across multiple continents as the autumn weeks progressed. The public's fascination with the couple reached an all-time high, fueled by playful public gestures and creative nods that sent social media platforms into a frenzy of speculation and delight. Later that October, during the annual celebration of Halloween, fans and media outlets became utterly convinced that the former Canadian leader's choice of holiday attire was a direct, affectionate tribute to his pop star partner. He donned a meticulously crafted shark costume, an outfit that millions immediately recognized as a brilliant, nostalgic callback to the legendary left shark viral dancer from the singer's iconic 2015 Super Bowl halftime show performance. This clever and lighthearted costume choice was widely interpreted as an endearing inside joke made public, a sign that they shared a rich sense of humor and deeply appreciated each other's historic cultural milestones. The viral reaction to the shark costume demonstrated the incredible cultural synergy between the two, illustrating how their relationship could seamlessly bridge the worlds of high-level international prominence and light-hearted internet pop culture. The momentum continued to build exponentially as the winter months arrived, leading to a major digital milestone that solidified their status as an official, committed couple in the eyes of the modern digital world. In December, the pair officially went Instagram official, choosing to share a series of intimate, stunning photographs from a deeply private and adventurous holiday trip to the vibrant city of Tokyo, Japan. The photographs captured them exploring the beautiful mixture of ancient traditions and futuristic neon lights that define the Japanese capital, looking relaxed, deeply connected, and thoroughly enjoying each other's exclusive company. By choosing to share these personal glimpses of their travels directly with their millions of followers, they took control of their own narrative, moving past the realm of paparazzi snapshots and stepping boldly into a self-defined public partnership. The Tokyo trip served as a beautiful celebration of their journey, a moment of joy and reflection as they prepared to transition from the unforgettable year of 2025 into an even more promising future as the calendar turned to 2026. The couple showed absolutely no signs of slowing down, continuing to find joy in shared cultural experiences and high-energy public gatherings that reflected their vibrant personalities. Following a beautiful holiday season spent celebrating together and ringing in the brand new year in private tranquility, they made a highly publicized appearance in April at the legendary Coachella Valley Music and Arts Festival. Surrounded by thousands of music lovers in the California desert, the couple was spotted completely immersed in the festival culture, jamming out enthusiastically to a high-energy performance during Justin Bieber's celebrated 2026 Coachella set. Walking through the festival grounds, they exuded the energy of two youthful souls deeply in love, completely unfazed by the massive crowds or the watchful eyes of fellow festival-goers. This appearance highlighted their shared passion for live music and contemporary culture, proving that despite their monumental individual responsibilities, they remained entirely dedicated to creating fun, energetic, and ordinary memories together as a modern couple. As this extraordinary romance steadily approaches its highly anticipated one-year anniversary milestone, the true depth and serious nature of their mutual commitment have become increasingly apparent to the global public, moving far beyond the initial thrill of glamorous dates and festival appearances. A massive testament to the strength and long-term vision of their partnership came to light earlier this month, when close sources revealed a deeply significant step involving their respective families. In a move that represents the ultimate integration of two separate lives, the world-renowned pop icon officially introduced her 5-year-old daughter, whom she shares with her former fiancé Orlando Bloom, to the former Canadian leader's 3 children from his previous marriage to Sophie Gregoire Trudeau. This blending of households is a monumental milestone for any couple, but for two figures who live under the permanent glare of international media attention, it reflects a profound level of trust, stability, and long-term planning. The careful, thoughtful introduction of their children showcases a shared dedication to building a harmonious, unified modern family dynamic, ensuring that their personal happiness is anchored by a supportive and loving environment for the next generation. To fully understand the remarkable trajectory of this high-profile partnership, one must look back to the very beginning, where a newly uncovered and absolutely fascinating detail sheds light on just how instant and powerful their initial attraction truly was. On the exact day of their magnificent New York City red carpet debut at the Tribeca Film Festival, an exclusive source shared an incredible, previously unknown revelation regarding the couple's very first romantic encounter during the previous summer. According to well-placed insiders, the charismatic pop singer made an incredibly bold, unexpected, and spontaneous move immediately following their inaugural date in the vibrant Canadian city of Montreal. The source revealed that she ended up going straight back to his private residence in Montreal after that fateful first evening together, and from that very moment onward, the two have been completely and utterly inseparable. This captivating revelation completely reframes the entire timeline of their romance, proving that what the public originally perceived as a slow-burning summer rumor was in reality an instantaneous, life-changing spark that immediately bonded these two influential individuals together. This immediate, unbreakable connection is even more remarkable when one considers the incredibly demanding, high-pressure natures of their respective daily lives, schedules, and global responsibilities. Despite the relentless chaos of international concert tours, demanding promotional commitments, media appearances, and the complex logistical challenges of managing high-profile public lives across international borders. They have established a non-negotiable rule to safeguard their relationship. Insiders close to the couple have emphasized that they make it an absolute point to consciously carve out dedicated, quality time for one another, refusing to let the heavy pressures of the outside world diminish their bond. Whether it means jetting across continents for a quick weekend reunion, coordinating complex travel schedules to meet in neutral cities, or simply enjoying quiet, low-key moments far away from the cameras, their ability to prioritize each other stands as the true secret behind their relationship's enduring success. It is a powerful testament to their maturity and mutual devotion, demonstrating that true partnership requires intentional effort, protective boundaries, and a shared willingness to put love above all else for the multi-platinum pop icon, who has spent nearly 2 decades navigating the intense highs and lows of global superstardom. This relationship represents a beautiful, grounded chapter of personal fulfillment and emotional peace. Over her illustrious career, she has evolved from a colorful, theatrical pop phenomenon into a deeply mature artist and a devoted mother, always searching for an authentic connection that could match her vibrant, larger-than-life spirit. In her partner, she seems to have found an equal match, someone who understands the unique burdens of immense public visibility, yet possesses the warmth, emotional intelligence, and playful sense of humor necessary to keep her grounded and truly happy. Her journey through the complexities of public romance, past engagements, and the constant evolution of her musical career has ultimately led her to this balanced, joyful space, where she can confidently share her life with a partner who respects her legacy while completely embracing her true, authentic self behind the scenes. Similarly, the former Canadian leader has embarked on a deeply transformative personal journey of his own over the past few years, navigating major life transitions under the watchful, often critical eye of the international community. Stepping away from the rigid formalities of intense national leadership and entering a new chapter of personal freedom, he has embraced the opportunity to redefine his life on his own individual terms, seeking genuine happiness and authentic personal connections. His partnership with the global music star has allowed him to showcase a more relaxed, creative, and joyful side of his personality, whether he is wearing a viral shark costume on Halloween, dancing at music festivals, or walking proudly in a tailored tuxedo at a New York Film Festival. This relationship serves as a vivid reminder that even after years of carrying monumental institutional responsibilities, it is always possible to find a fresh start, embrace new passions, and embark on a deeply fulfilling romantic journey that defies conventional expectations and bridges entirely different cultural worlds. Ultimately, what began as a series of quiet, whispered rumors on the historic streets of Montreal in the summer of 2025 has blossomed into one of the most compelling, authentic, and culturally significant love stories of 2026. Their magnificent joint appearance on the red carpet in Manhattan was far more than just a promotional stop for a concert documentary. It was a definitive, joyful declaration of a love that has survived early cooling-off periods, conquered massive geographic distances, and successfully united 2 beautiful families. As they stand on the very precipice of their 1-year anniversary, completely inseparable and deeply supported by their loved ones, they continue to prove that true compatibility knows absolutely no boundaries, labels, or limitations. In a fast-paced, cynical world that is often dominated by fleeting connections and superficial headlines, this remarkable couple stands as a shining example of